I'm just gonna do what's least resistance for me, and that's to talk to y'all. I'm just gonna have a conversation with y'all, and we're gonna literally like just like come to an evolution and a complete change on like everything. And I'm just gonna show you how easy it is. Okay, let's start. So today has been a very like interesting day because it started off with me noticing when I'm not resisting something. It was when I stopped like resisting a creator. I talked about her before, has told me about like resisting resistance, and I've always like took a path where it was like very hard, very pushy, very like it punches the shit out of you for no reason. And I wondered why I always wanted or was like felt guided to the path that was like the hardest or took the most work or took the most strength or was just like brutal. I wondered why, and I realized it's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the path. Like literally the recognition of like just seeing it for what it is what allows it to be like broken free. Everything I'm gonna say, it might sound like it's going in poems, but if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna just allow spirit to move through me. Everything happens for a reason, and we sit here as humans. We think like, as humans, we think that nothing is not that we don't think nothing is divine and nothing is like magical, but I feel like we need to start seeing it more as that way. Like I feel like everything that has happened to me thus far was meant to happen, because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be right here having this conversation with you right now. And like I said, I always ended up taking the path of just like struggle, pain, and I think the reason why I've always taken the path of like struggle and pain was to recognize the chapter of recognize what I felt like I deserved, and recognizing that from a place of love, like recognizing like I've been treating myself all day like my best friend. Don't get me wrong, I've been stubborn, but I've been treating myself all day like my best friend. Like whenever I would feel down, I would be hyping myself up. I'm like, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're pretty, you're all those things. And I was feeling down in love, but I'm like, there are so many people, and I don't care how like conceited it sounds, like there's so many people that wish like they had this type of beauty. I'm beautiful. I'm very beautiful. I know I am beautiful. When I was a little kid, this is bringing me back to my inner child. When I was a little kid, I would always like, I would just think I was prettier and better than everybody else, but it wasn't from a place of like just shitting on another person. It was just like, it was all about me. Like it was just like, it was me driven. It was like, I just loved boosting myself up. I just loved making myself feel good. I just loved bringing that positivity into myself. Like all the other positivity that like I've subconsciously learned to give to other people, before I subconsciously learned that I had to like sacrifice all of that to other people, I was like pouring that shit into myself. And because I was pouring that shit into myself, all the energy of the positivity that was directed towards me would create a lot of positive circumstances and situations. Like I didn't grow up off lack, and I think the only reason why I didn't grow up off lack was because I just was that type of, my identity when I was younger was abundance. Like my identity as a younger kid, as a kid, represented the energy of abundance. Like I didn't have to force myself to receive. I had beautiful things happening to me all the time as a kid. I knew things that people like you probably shouldn't know as a kid. I was very much God's child, and I got shitted on for that. And I'm not saying this like, oh, poor me, give me sympathy. No, I'm literally saying this because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But like there is nothing in lack. There's no such thing as lack, right? Because if there was a such thing as lack, how the fuck is there, like, how many fucking people, over 7.8 billion motherfucking people on this fucking planet, and money literally grows on trees, literally is made out of paper. Paper is wood. There's infinite amount of water. There's infinite amount of things. Infinite amount of, like, there's just infinite amount of everything. Like, you can go anywhere and you can see people. You can go anywhere and you can see people. You can go anywhere and you can see hundreds of books. You can go to a library and you see hundreds of books with 100 different pieces of knowledge in it that can guide, that naturally guide you into the process of you stepping into your dreams. You can go to 100 different places, and one place can guide you into that place where it brings you to your dreams. You can go into a restaurant and taste a food, and it can change your life forever. There is no fucking limit to how life can change your life. There's no limit on how the external and the internal can change your motherfucking life. You do anything with intention, you manifest. You do anything with intention, you manifest. You can step, like I said, I'm going to use the same example as I used for the library. You go into a library, you got hundreds of books focused on different knowledges, different points, different point of views, different perspectives. One of the motherfuckers is going to align with who you are. One of those perspectives, one of those thoughts, one of those processes is going to align with who you are. There's 100 million motherfucking YouTube videos on this 100 of YouTube videos, 100 of movies, shows, billions of movies, billions of shows, billions of videos that align with your direct frequency that brings you to your path. There is no such thing as lack if you have feet if you are an awake person, if you are alive, if you have internet, if you have a phone, you have something because you're watching me right now, you have no lack. There is no such thing as lack. Lack does not exist. Lack is a mindset. Lack is not something that exists. There is no lack. There is no such thing as lack. Go to a library. Go to a library. Click on a random ass YouTube video. There's no such thing as lack. Everything is limitless. You want love? There is hundreds of people who are exactly your type, who love the fuck out of you and will press and pursue you in the way that you want to be pursued. There is fucking over 7.8 billion motherfucking people on this planet. You are not different in the sense that you think you're not different because you're not meant to be aligned with anybody. You're not different because you are not meant to find your frequency or find your people. You are different because your people are different as well. Your people understand you like you understand you. Your people are your people. There is over 7.8 billion motherfucking people on this planet. You're telling me not one of them can align with your frequency. You're not that much in a lack consciousness. You're not that much in a lack consciousness. Because you're not in lack. You're not in lack. I'm going to say it one more fucking time. You're not in lack. You're never in lack. The sun is shining on my fucking face for free. The sun is shining on my face for free. The water is next to me for free. And these are natural ease frequencies. The sun is a frequency. The sun exudes this energy of confidence. Self-love. It represents a lot of the solar plexus. which is centered around confidence. The fucking sun. And it's free. It's free as fuck. You just gotta go outside. Who's in lack? Are you in lack? No, you're not. I am your beautiful, amazing reminder that you're not in lack. And you never was in lack. And you'll never be in lack. In lack? Who is that person? I don't know who lack is. Who is she? We don't know her. We're never in lack. Knowledge? YouTube, books, movies, shows, anime, anything. Even the fun things. Like I say, I watch some anime and I get knowledge and understanding from that shit. Anything can give you fucking knowledge. Anything can give you fucking knowledge. Anything can give you fucking knowledge. Knowledge is power, and power allows you to do things that you didn't think you could do before. Value is money, money is value. So if someone brings up to when you're like brought into an opportunity, you're not in lack. That's like a very definition that you're not in lack. Abundance is free. Abundance is free. Go to a library, click on a YouTube video, listen to a Reiki, clear the energy. It's all free. YouTube is free. There is no such thing as lack here. We're not lack. We're not in lack. You're not in lack. You'll never be in lack. You never have been in lack. Even in those times where you're like, no, I thought I was broke. I was broke. You were never fucking broke. You were never fucking broke a day in your life. What are you talking about? You were never broke a day in your life. You never was broke. If you were broke, you would have absolutely nothing. But you have you, right? If you break away all that you have externally, right? Let's not even pay attention to the external. And you look within. You have you. And what do you have on you? Just list what you got on you. I'm gonna list what I got on me. I got eyes, so I can see. I got nose, so I can breathe and smell. I got mouth, so I can taste and breathe out. I got ears, so I can hear. I got 2 arms. I got 2 legs. I know, and think about it. Not everybody has those things. Some people are blind. Some people have trouble smelling. Some people have trouble tasting. And you may have the identity, and you might identify one of those, but you have something. Start there. Start with what you do have. Milk the fuck out of what you do have. Milk the fuck out of what you do have. Because you have a lot. You have a lot. You just, since your mind is telling you lack, you're hearing this word lack, but you're not in lack. You're never in lack. Your mind is telling you, I'm in lack. I got bills to pay. You're not in lack. You're never in lack. You don't even know what lack is. Step out of it for a second. There is no fucking lack. You're never in lack. You're always abundant. You're always abundant. It starts in the mind first. I bought these crystals today. I'm not in lack. Look at all these fucking crystals on my wrist. Look at these fucking crystals on my wrist. Never in lack. I'm never in lack. Look at this beautiful fucking free flower. This free ass flower that's just amplifying my beauty. Oh, thank you so much. Look at my hair. Just amplifying my beauty without even trying. Look at these beads amplifying my beauty. Look at my face already being amplified in the energy of beauty. Look at this beautiful dress where I'm just amplifying this energy of like pure beauty, pure love, abundant. There is no such thing as the opposite. What are we talking about here? There is no such thing as the opposite. What the fuck is lack? We don't know her. We only know abundance. We don't know that word. We don't know that word. Who is that? We don't know her. We throwing her in the trash. We don't know her. Who is she? Who is she? The sun is asking me, who is she? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I only know abundance. Abundance is power. Abundance is thriving. Abundance is seeing the purity in everything, in every form. That is where the gradual change happens. It doesn't matter what the fuck is happening externally. It never fucking matters what happened externally. Do you know how many stories I've heard about people being like, I was once homeless and now I'm a millionaire? What do you think that means? Think about it. Please don't think it. Please think. Was it the external that changed? Or was it that their identity no longer wanted to fight and be in the energy of that L word that we don't know? Was it that the external changed? Or was it that they saw who they were? They saw who they were always meant to be. They saw their truth. You have that. You have that. You're abundant. You're not in lack, which means your mindset, your mind is abundant. If your mind is abundant, you go fucking anywhere. You can go with just your mind and your body, and everything changes. Why wouldn't it for you? If you're the motherfucking most abundant person on this fucking planet. If you are the most abundant person on this fucking planet, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't you be a millionaire? That doesn't even make sense, right? If we're looking at this from abundant consciousness, you're already a millionaire. Duh. That's fucking obvious. Duh. But we are going to grab some cards just to confirm everything that I'm saying. And I was going to do that, but I just want to confirm. I just want to really shove this in your motherfucking face. Ooh. Because cards are fun. We're doing what's fun. And cards are fucking fun. Cards are fun as fuck. But I didn't want to. Ooh, they want this angle. Okay. I didn't want to do it from this ugly ass consciousness. That's just not who I am. This ugly ass consciousness, that is just not who I am. You know? You just changed timelines, and you're in your most abundant timeline. You are now in your most abundant timeline. The freaking tower moment happened. You are now in your most divine timeline. The change happened. It already happened. The shift already was created. The shift was already made. You already created it. Whether it's from watching this video, whether it's from leaving what no longer serves you, whether it is changing one simple mindset, whether it was just taking one tiny ass baby step, Whatever that was the Tower moment. Everything's coming in with abundance. You are no longer serving the version of you that thought that you had to survive in order to live. You no longer survive, you now thrive. We are no longer moving from the energy of survival. We're moving from the energy of thriving. We're moving from the energy of security. We're moving from the energy of love. We're moving from the energy of abundance. We're moving from the energy of choosing ourselves over and over again with love, abundance, and security. Period. End of discussion. End of fucking discussion. That's it. The devil was your mind. The devil was your mind. But your mind is now your kingdom. Your mind is now your playground. Your mind is now your playground. Play in your mind. No one ever thinks of the mind of like as that type of way. Your mind is now your playground. I want you to start thinking like that. Thinking as if your mind is your playground. As if your mind is exactly where you're meant to be. No matter what's going on in your head, your mind is your playground. Your mind is your tin of bowls. Your mind is where you'll find all the juiciest insights. Where you'll find heaven on earth. Your mind is where you'll find heaven on earth. We like to put the mind in such a bad description because, you know, it has the ego with it. The ego's there. Human consciousness is there. Doubt is there. Guilt is there. L word is there. But the mind really also has all the other things. It has abundance. It has happiness. It has joy. It has all those good, beautiful, amazing emotions as well. Your mind is your playground. Treat it like your emotional fulfillment. Where you'll find emotional fulfillment, you'll find it in your mind. Literally go searching. Literally go in your mind and be like, where is my abundance at? Mind, tell me where my abundance is at. And that switches a flip. And let that simmer. Because you never know what happens. What if you just asking in that question, you asking, where's my abundance at? Where is my abundance? Asking that question. Asking your mind like, no, I'm not playing with your mind. Tell me, where is my abundance at? Oh, the mind is like, oh, we gotta get to work. She's looking for her abundance. We gotta show her where it's at. We gotta do our job. Let your mind be the playground. Your mind is not the playground. It is no longer holding you back. Your mind is no longer the thing holding you back. Your mind is actually the thing pushing you forward. And guess what? No matter what's going on externally, you'll always have your mind. So this is not something you can lose. $999. $999. We got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 9 Uno. What does the 9 represent? Class, say it with me. A chapter ending, a new chapter beginning. A cycle closing, so a new cycle begins. What is this cycle representing? Love. You're going to find a partner, and that partner is going to be so in love with you. Let me just show you this. Even if you have a partner and you're not feeling that energy, you will feel that energy. Do you see that? I hope y'all see that. I was just riding on it earlier. I was riding on the little swans earlier, and they were all facing this way. And then I got off of it, and it was turning to face the other one, which makes, you know, the heart. So everything is going to be fulfilled. So financially and emotionally. That's the new cycle. Things just being fulfilled. There's a lot of money coming in too. A lot of money. 10, 10, 10. Completion. You're done. It's over. This cycle The roughness, the survival is done. You no longer have to survive. You just thrive. That is literally your motivator. Stop making it like so you have to fucking struggle in order to thrive. No, you thrive in order to thrive. You thrive in order to thrive. That is how you thrive. You thrive in order to thrive. You don't survive in order to thrive. You thrive in order to thrive. Confirmation. 2 of bowls. I swear. Okay, now I gotta show y'all the order. I'm not moving it around at all. I took it off, right? We got the 4 bowls. This is the cups. We got the 2 of bowls. We got the Ace of bowls. And we got the 9 of, and we have the 10 of bowls. Do I need I say more? 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 Let me get the freaking 10 of bowls. Need I say more? Need I say more about love? The moment I said it, it happened, didn't I? Because it came up in my mind, right? And I allowed it to come up in my mind, and then it just happened. I even asked, for me, what was the abundance at? I said it to myself. Love. It's happening. It's already happened. It's already present. It's happening right now. Life-changing. Thrive. You are now thriving. You are now thriving. What the fuck? 10 of bowls. 9 of bowls. Ace of bowls. 2 of bowls. Ace of stones. Ace of arrows. Oh my God. We got the Ace of swords, the Ace of pentacles, and the Ace of bowls. I will not be surprised if I see the Ace of wands. Fulfillment. Complete fulfillment. Fulfillment in the mind. Fulfillment in financial. Being in like money. Financial, whatever the fuck. Fulfillment in emotions, in love. You're thriving everywhere. Everything is a thrive. You're thriving absolutely everywhere. You're healed. You're complete. You've never been incomplete. You've never been half. You've always been whole. No matter what state of being. Someone told me something. Even when you're hurting, you are needed. Even when you are hurting, you are still valuable. Even when you are in pain, even when you're stuck in the energy of guilt, sadness, and doubt, you are still whole. You are still needed. You are still valuable. You still deserve love. It doesn't matter what state of being you're hearing this from. It doesn't matter what state of being you are seeing this video from. You are worthy of love. You've never not been. You've never not been. Even when your mind was in the devil, even when your mind was filled with the devil, you've always been love. You've always been the energy and the frequency of love. Oh, there's so much love coming to you. I'm getting so much love energy. So much love energy. I mean, I'm wearing red. I mean, yeah, green usually simplifies the my speech impediment is going to be coming through real strong today. Something about throat chakra clearing. Your throat chakra is clearing. Your throat chakra is clearing. Oh my God. You are now about to be like the most abundant version of yourself you've ever been. Because you're now seeing your mind. You are not in lack. And since you're not in lack, that means your mind is not in lack. And imagine what you can do with an abundant mind. Imagine the things you can create from an abundant mind. The world is in your hands. The world card. I mean, if this is not just a symbolization of like everything you want, come on now. The war is over. Lack is gone. You now get to be you. You now get to love on you. You now get to embody you. You now get to just be all of who you are. 444. Protection. You are very protected. You are very protected. You will always be protected. The Four of Arrows. The Queen of Arrows. Four of Bowls. Interesting. Hold on a second. Hold on. We have the Four of Bowls that has been trying to come out a lot. And usually the Four of Cups symbolizes the energy of uninterest. This is where we're stepping out of. This is the energy we're stepping out of. I said earlier, before I even pulled the cards, we focus on what we don't have. We focus on what we don't have. And we never give time to what we do have. We always focus on the negative. Lack. Ugh, I hate that word. That is what has been disrupting you this whole time. And seeing what you do have, even if you just see eyes that you can see from, ears that you can hear from, you are already a step closer to everything. Your mind is a playground. Your mind is a playground. You're never in lack. There is no such thing as lack for you. Hold on a second. I want you, when you watch this video, I don't want you to immediately think, this is a lot of different energies coming through this video. A lot of different like parts of my personality coming out. At first it was like my little kid. Then it was a grounded part. There was so many different parts. Right now this is the one that you're probably gonna feel the most comfortable hearing. When you're going into this, I want you to take it slow. Take all that you just heard in fully. Allow yourself to receive this knowledge without immediately feeling like you must like push yourself, force yourself, or immediately create change. Allow yourself to reflect upon this. Reflect upon how this made you feel. Reflect upon how much more you feel available to things and possibilities because of watching this video. Allow your life to change from this perspective. I will not put anything that brings you into a lack consciousness in this video. Everything came from the mindset of abundance. Everything that I've said this whole entire video has came from the energy of abundance. That energy is being portrayed, not being portrayed. This energy is being pushed outwardly to you. This energy of abundance is being pushed outwardly towards you because I want it to be. I want your mind to be so abundant that you literally feel like, oh, I'm good no matter where I'm at because my mind is abundant, which means no matter where the circumstances that I'm at, no matter where the energy I am at, no matter if I'm in the energy of deep reflection, no matter if I'm in the energy of a pause, no matter if I'm in the energy of action, no matter if I'm in the energy of serenity, no matter if I'm in the energy of full alignment, no matter if I'm feeling happy, sad, mad, my mind is abundant. My mind is immediately abundant. My mind is immediately abundant. My mind is immediately abundant. Immediately. Make that and train that into your belief system. In whatever way feels aligned and fun for you. Make this fun. What do you like to do that is fun? You know what I like to do? I like to paint. Do things that automatically put you in the consciousness of you are abundant. You have so many creative gifts, so many things that the world can get and gain from you. Please remember that. Move in this energy knowing that you're abundant, with the mindset that you are abundant, because you are. You will always be abundant. There is no time where you're not. No matter what your consciousness says, that is the trap. Whatever is trying to tell you that you're not abundant is a trap. It's not real. Whatever is trying to tell you that you're not abundant is a trap. It's not real. It's not real. You are abundant. I don't care if you're literally saying the most horrific things and feeling the most horrific things, you're abundant. Allow your mind to realize that your mind is already abundant, and everything changes. It starts in the mind and it ends in blessings. (111-222-999-1010). There's something about visions. You're probably going to start having some visions. Maybe when you sleep, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention when you're first going to sleep and when you're waking up, like that kind of like relaxed energy. Pay attention to that, like really, like, because you're going to gain a lot of knowledge from that energy. Pay attention to your dreams. The colors purple, pink, and blue can be significant. I'm telling you, when I do these videos, I get put into a whole different, like, a whole different state of being. You have so much. You have so much. Alright. I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all hopefully again soon. Bye-bye.